I'm Victoria McLean and welcome to my channel. Now today's Wizarding World Wednesday is all about wands. Now when you think of Harry Potter, you think magic and wands. It is one of the biggest things that you could collect in the Harry Potter franchise, the Wizarding World. So I'm going to talk to you about the ones that are available, the ones that maybe you want to look out for, the difference between fake and real, which is really important, but also handmade collectibles, wand boxes and more. If you want to find out more, then keep on watching. If you would like me to bring Hogwarts to you, then why not subscribe to my channel? Let's get started. Okay, so I was doing plenty of research today before today's Wizarding World Wednesday video, and I have found so much, including items I never knew were available or were available in the past, and maybe you'll be lucky and you'll find them on eBay. Now, as you know, I am a collector. That is my number one thing. I've been collecting for 19 years. That is my life. Harry Potter is my life. So much so I named my child after the boy wizard. So let's get started. I had to write a few things down because there was a lot to talk about today, but I have a total of 41 official Harry Potter wands and 16 unofficial ones. Now that doesn't mean that these items are fake. It means that they are from other sources, maybe handmade, or items that have been produced for box sets, such as Geek Gear, which produce their own wands, which I love. Some of their items are amazing. But first of all, I thought I'd show you my wand collection. Now, yes, there are a lot of wands in that video, but there are people out there that make wands, collecting wands, their number one collecting item in their Wizarding World collection. And I totally admire and completely and utterly feel jealous about all their amazing items, but in a good way. I have an incredible collection, as you just saw, and I am incredibly lucky. But as I said, 16 of those items were not official, but I will show you closely now. Now, there are different ones that you can collect. Mostly they are noble collection, but Warner Brothers have done their fair share in the past as well. But did you know that there are 3 types of wands that you can collect now and buy new in the shops? Sorry, I'm writing it all down because my memory is horrific. Now, the first ones that you can get are window box ones. If you have a look at this picture, you will see that it is just a normal cardboard box, and you have a clear perspex front showing you what the wand is inside. Now, they are the cheapest Harry Potter wands you can buy, other than the mystery wand sets that you can get. I think they're £19, or if you go to B&M, they are about £14 now. Now, there are 2 series of those. The only thing with that is you don't know which wand you are getting. So the next cheapest wand, or the one up from the window box wand, is a normal black Warner Brothers wand that you can get. It's just a normal, as you can see, a normal plain box holding the wand of your choice. Now, these are sold at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour in London, but you can also buy them online. They range from about £32 in the Warner Brothers shop. Now, the window box ones are between £20 and £25. Now the other items that you can get are character ones. Now these are personally my favorite. Now the difference with the character ones is they come in a beautiful box with the label on top. Now the character ones are very distinctive. It's a black cardboard case over the top of your wand box, but on the actual box itself it'll say who the character wand belongs to. So in this case it's Ronald Weasley. This one I actually got, was it this one? No, I can't remember when I got this from. I'm trying to think, because there's one wand, because when we went to the Wizarding World party, the Christmas Gold party, or Wizarding World Gold Christmas party, oh my gosh, it's such a title, back in December, we were allowed to choose a wand from the wand shop as one of our free gifts. And I think it was either this one or Narcissa Malfoy's I picked up, so I can't quite remember. But these are called character wands. Now they're around 32 to 35 £. And what I love about them is they actually come with a little name tag in them. So a name tag so you can attach. Now this is one of my favorite ones. This is Gellert Grindelwald's original wand. Now the story goes is that he said he was so powerful he could pick up any stick and it would become one of the most powerful wands ever created. So this is actually looks like it's from some sort of thorn bush, but I love it. But what comes with the character wands is a lovely little brass tag that has the name on there. You can see Gellert Grindelwald just there, or Grindelwald, sorry, on there. And these are the character ones. These are my favorite. Now I mentioned just now about the black boxes from Warner Brothers Studios. These are the typical black boxes that your wands come in. It has Narcissa Malfoy just there, and then it has the making of Harry Potter under there. Now these are typical for Warner Brothers and they are about £32. Now I think the last one I want to mention for the ones that you can get now is the Ollivander's box ones. Now each character would have a slightly different colour box sometimes. Now this is Draco Malfoy's, and this was what we got when we went to the Harry Potter book night last year at at the platform 9 3/4 in King's Cross Station, where I won the cosplay for Luna Lovegood. It was amazing. But these are lovely. These are the Ollivander box ones, and the wand isn't in here, it's actually on display on my wand display, but I love the chiffon ribbon that you get that comes with it. And of course this is very noticeably green for Slytherin, even though he wouldn't have been put in Slytherin house when he got his wand. But I love this because it's all cushioned and velvet on the inside. Very nice. Now these can range between £30 to £35, sometimes a little bit more expensive, but they are very, very lovely keepsake boxes. And I love the fact that it's the Ollivander style there, but so beautiful. Now, as you are aware from this video I did a couple of weeks ago, the last wand that Noble Collection released was Hagrid's wand umbrella. I absolutely love it. Don't use it though. People are saying that is it usable? It's not. It's just a simple cotton from what I can see. It is not waterproof, so don't go using it, please. Unless you want to use it as some sort of sun protection on a really lovely hot day, then fine, but do not use it out in the rain. It is not suitable for outdoor use. Now I'm referring back to my pad because I have a lot written. Now, before we carry on with talking about wands, I want to just say that at the moment, I'm doing a crowdfunder. The link is below because for some of you, as some of you know, I'm going into my 3rd year of my degree for film and TV, which will be my dissertation. And luckily, I'm such a huge Harry Potter fan, I've actually managed to turn almost my entire degree around Harry Potter. And this is no exception. Next year, or this year coming, before September and onwards, I am actually going to be touring the UK and looking at Harry Potter filming locations and how they have changed over time. At the moment, I can only get around £800 funding from university as a bursary, which is not going to be anywhere near enough what I need to do, what I need to raise to actually do this 8-part documentary for my YouTube channel and my dissertation degree. I'm very, very nervous. I'm pretty kind of, it's very scary. As I'm autistic, I find things like that very difficult to do. But I have been wanting to do this for the last year and a half, and my lecturers are so excited about it. Now, there is a link down below asking for donations for me to be able to get this 8-part documentary completed, because I'm going to need funding for being able to stay places, the travel, the equipment that I'm going to be using, and anything else that I'm going to need to cover. And as it's going to be filmed over a period of 3 to 4 months, it's not going to be cheap. Now, one of the episodes I'm happy to tell you about, because it's a bit of a secret, but one of the episodes in that series, in the 8-part series, is about my time on the set of Deathly Hallows Part 1, when I visited the location of Dobby's death scene and where he was buried. I actually watched that being filmed. It was very, very heart-wrenching for people who were a big Dobby fan, and looking at it and thinking back. I haven't actually been there since that day. So it's going to be quite hard for me to film there. However, that is one episode that I'm going to be focusing on. Luckily, it's not too far from where I live, so I can do it in a day, but it is going to be a very, very difficult episode to film, but one I'm incredibly looking forward to, and one I cannot wait to share with you, because I will be going through step by step on where it was, how it was, and what it was like for me, and showing you exactly where these filming areas took place, because I know by inch. As long as the tide's out for one of them, I know where one of them was. So I'm going to be showing you and taking you to that scene and going through it all with you, so you can join that incredible journey with me. But that is one of the episodes that I want to film out of the 8-part documentary that I'm going to be filming for my YouTube channel. Now, it is going to be incredibly difficult for me to raise the money that I want to raise. If you're unable to donate anything, then please just share the link, because sharing for me is worth its weight in gold. So that means the world to me. Thank you very much for everyone. And for those of you who have already donated, I don't know if anyone's going to be interested, but for everyone who donates over £10, you get a signed photograph from myself of my wand portrait. You get, for everyone who donates, is a mention on my series, my Harry Potter series that's coming up. You will get it actually in the video, and anyone who donates over £100 will get a hardback signed copy, The Girl Wizard autobiography. I'm so nervous talking about it, because it's a hell of a big deal for me, talking about it after a year and a half of planning. But for those of you who donate over £100, you will get a signed copy of my autobiography, A Girl Wizard, which is a hardback version, and that will be sent directly to your door. So for those of you, as I say, who have already donated, thank you so much. And those of you who cannot donate, because I have had so many messages from people saying that they really want to help, but they can't financially, just sharing it would mean the world to me. So thank you to everybody. I don't like asking. As you know, I get quite nervous about things like this, but because this is such a huge deal, I've got no choice. I have to do that. Somebody said to me, why don't you sell some of your collection? Tumbleweed blowing in the wind. No, I don't think there's anything else I can part with except the items I've given away for charity. I don't know. There's nothing. I'm really sorry. I can't. I literally am looking around thinking, no, I can't. I'm a Harry Potter collector and obsessed. I can't. This is why I work as a barmaid. It pays for my addiction in Harry Potter. Anyway, so yeah, if you can help, that would be amazing. Thank you. Now, one thing I want to touch on is fake wands. I'm not talking handmade wands or ones that are produced through companies such as Geek Gear. They have been produced as a unique wand. They are not fake in any way. They are original, but they are their own design. Now, if you look at this box here, you will see that it looks official. These boxes look official. They look amazing. Deathly Hallows Part 2 on the cover. They look real. They look kosher. They are in fact fake wands, and they should not be sold or bought, because they are stamping on the companies out there that are selling original wands. I know of companies that have gone bust because of things like this, and the companies that have gone bust deserved far more than that. So please, if you can help it, Do not buy these wands. They are really badly made. They are thicker than the actual wands. They are very cheap and nasty. They break incredibly easily. I know, because when I first started collecting, I made a mistake of buying one. I bought a Draco Malfoy one. It broke within 2 hours of Harry playing with it. This was a long time ago now, mind. Do not buy these wands. They are really big no-no. For collectors, they are worth nothing. Not even pennies. Don't bother. They are very cheaply made. The only good thing about them is the box is quite nice. Everything else about them is awful. So please be aware and stay away. If you do see anywhere selling items like this on eBay, Amazon, or in shops, report them to Warner Brothers straight away. Just send them an email, send them a tweet, an Instagram, Facebook message, just send them a message. You can even report on eBay an item that is fake, because they are not allowed to be sold. They're not original items, they are not official items, and yet they are being sold as official items. So please, please, please avoid at all costs. Now let's get down to the official collecting items that I want to talk about. Now, Harry Potter ones, I don't think the Noble Collection or the Warner Brothers ones are going to be going away anytime soon, so don't worry about them being discontinued, okay? It's all good, they're not going anywhere. They might be in low stock, like the Hagrid's wand was sold out within, I think, maybe a day or two. Don't worry, they come back in stock. And speaking of Noble Collection, I have been in contact with them regarding some items that I said were discontinued or going to be discontinued. The good news is some of them are coming back in stock soon. So keep watch, because I'm going to be doing a special episode on that. It's really exciting because it means I'll be able to have them in my collection. So while I was doing some digging online regarding Harry Potter wands, if you remember this video a couple of weeks ago about Japanese exclusives, now I didn't realise, but back in 2003 or 2, I can't remember because I haven't got the date here, Japan released a Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Hermione Granger Japanese wand that was limited to 2,000 items. You can see it here. I did not know this existed. It is absolutely beautiful. Somebody said that they wanted around £1,000 for it. This actually sold, I think, for $149 in the bid that I found it in. It's obviously been sold a while ago now, but $149, which I think is about right for something like that, because there is actually a wand that's worth far more. So stay tuned and I'll show you one myself. So I only have 2 more items to show you that I've said that now, and I might actually come across some more. I hope not, because, like, you know, it's like this, I could talk about wands all day, seriously. I haven't even showed you my favourite wand yet, because it changes every time I get one. But the next item I'm going to show you is something that is incredibly hard to get hold of, but there is one that's even harder to get hold of, so I will show you that in a minute. But this item was released in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone at the premiere. It is an official, real Ollivander's wand box. Now, the story goes that they actually made way too many of them for the films, and they gave the rest out at the premiere for people that were there, and this is one of them. I have talked about this on my channel before. Now, there is no, as far as I know, there is no certificate of authenticity with this. All it has is Ollivander's. This is to certify that the wand box is a genuine Ollivander's article. Now, this item is worth about £700 to £800, possibly more. They come in different shapes and sizes, so if you've got one that has the sticker on, it doesn't look like this. Don't panic, because they did so many different types of them. So don't worry, if you look on Google, you can actually find these boxes and lots of different styles that they did. Now, what I love about these boxes is not all of them, but some of them have this little handle here that he would have used to pull his wand out of the shelf there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, when I saw this, it was like, I don't know how much I paid for it. I cannot remember, but I bought it a long time ago. I know a story of one lady who actually had 3 of these. She had 3 different types of ones, and she put it on Facebook. One box is going to Good Home, blah, 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 £12. She sold 3 of them for £12. She could have got about £1,500 to £2,000 for those 3. She was spitting blood when she found out what they were. They'd already been sold. and my heart broke for her. Actually, I was a bit disappointed because I wasn't the person that picked them up for £12, but I was very upset for the lady because if that had been me, I would have just cried my heart out. But these are beautiful. If you ever see these with this sticker on, so that is the important thing, then don't pay more than $600. I'm going to say six. The thing is, I'm thinking, I don't see them for sale anymore, so it's really hard. I said about £700, £800, didn't I? I'd pay £800. Personally, I'd pay £800 for one of these. If it was in mint condition, perfect mint condition, I'd pay £800 for one of these. They are so beautiful. That might be overpriced, but that's how much I personally as a collector would pay, because they are made for the films and they were given out at the Harry Potter premiere of Philosopher's Stone. So they are so beautiful. There's nothing on the bottom of them, and they are sealed. They're completely sealed. There's no way of getting them open unless you rip it, and you really don't want to do that. Now, the other thing I love about these boxes is the items that are actually in the Ollivanders One shop now. If you go into the Harry Potter studios, if somebody's actually at the Ollivanders shop on Diagon Alley, they can open the door and show you what the boxes look like now. So they will show you this part and say, look at this, it's beautiful. And then they'll turn it around and the whole end has been blown off. Because what they did is they filled some of the boxes with explosives to create the special effect of the shelves blowing up. When Ollivander gets kidnapped at the beginning of Half-Blood Prince, they blow the end off the wand boxes to create that explosion. So obviously there aren't many of these actual boxes available, not even in the studios now, so it's amazing. Now I just want to touch on Geek Gear for a minute. Geek Gear are a monthly subscription box, and they do a wand box collection which comes every month or 2 months, I can't remember. You'd have to have a look at their website. I'll put the link down below. Now Geek Gear are amazing. I think it's $24.99 for a subscription box, a normal subscription box, but they do some incredible wands. So this is the last wand I received. It is a chess piece from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's not an exact replica, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. When I saw that they did this, I had to get it. You can still buy these now if you go to Geek Gear website. Again, I'll put the link down below. You can actually still buy these, because I didn't get the December box because I forgot to order it, which is silly of me. But this one is available now, and that was in the December box. It is so beautiful. Now this is another Geek Gear box wand. It is a wand with a snake wrapped around it. Now the first thing I thought when I saw this was, it's something to do with Slytherin. No, it's not. If you look at the book, The History of Magic, you will see that this is one of the first designs wands that they ever found in the world. Now it's based on an actual wand in our history, which I think is incredible because they hand carved the snake around it. Obviously this has been mass produced, but the one that it's copied from is absolutely beautiful. So definitely go and check that out in the book. I absolutely love it. I love looking at that book. I'm studying myths and everything about Harry Potter now for one of my pieces in my module of my degree. And this I couldn't wait to look at because it is based on a real wand, which I think is amazing. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I talked to you about collecting. If you remember, I introduced you to the Harry Potter Collector's Handbook, which is available on Amazon. Now, this book is brilliant for the serious collector out there because it has so much information in it. You do not want to miss it. But one of the items in this, as soon as I saw it in the back of the book, I was like, I have to have that item. It shows you wands, but what it definitely shows you is down here is Warner Brothers Harry Potter wand, the first wand distributed by Warner Brothers. It was given out as a promotional item at the first major premiere of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone at select theatres in 2001. The wand is made from wood and comes in a silk-lined wand box valued between $450 to $500. Now this book is 10 years old. Talk about a cheeky grin. I have one. Oh, and it is amazing. It is in a green box with green silk lining. Oh, forgot to show you that. We have Fantastic Beast ones, but they are there for another time, perhaps, when I'm talking about Fantastic Beasts, not Harry Potter. Now, this wand is amazing. I think I I think I paid about £60 for it, possibly. And I have shown this on my channel before, but it is always amazing to look at. It's very, very flimsy, but it is just amazing. Now this wand is actually a replica of one of the wands Harry is handed in Ollivander's during the Philosopher's Stone when he's trying out his wands. This is actually a copy of the second wand he's handed. Now this is what I love, is the fact that it's got Harry Potter written just here. And it's beautifully engraved, and it is wood. It's very flimsy and would break incredibly easily if played with. So please, please, please keep it in the box, keep it out of direct sunlight, and keep it out of hands of little fingers, out of the way of little fingers, because it is a brilliant thing to want to play with, because it's a wand. Come on now. But these were beautiful. I don't know how many were given out at premieres. It couldn't have been that many because you don't see them sold very often. But this is beautiful. Now, I would probably value this at about $900 to $1,000 now. So that's what, maybe 110, no, about £800 to £900 in UK money. So I would definitely double the value that is in that book. Now again, it all depends on how many people want it, if they're fighting over an item. If you message collectors privately, maybe they might come to an agreement, but I'm saying for a British, it's probably between £800 and £900 now. It is so, so, so beautiful. And I showed you the Ollivander's wand box. There are probably more produced of those than there were of these, I think. But it is an absolutely beautiful piece. This is probably the most expensive and highest valued wand you can ever have in your collection, other than ones signed by J.K. Rowling or Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, and that, you know, so on and so forth, Alan Rickman and all that. But this is probably the highest value wand you will ever have or ever be able to get in your collection. So keep an eye out for it. It is a beautiful piece and definitely, definitely worth adding to your collection. If you would like me to bring Hogwarts to you, then why not subscribe to my channel? If you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button, and so you don't miss any more of my videos, hit the notification bell as well. Until next time, take care. I love you all. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Press the like button, the notification bell, so you don't miss any more of my videos. Until next time, take care. I love you all. I'll speak to you very soon.